Understanding the hard problem of consciousness. The hard problem of consciousness, introduced by philosopher David Chalmers, refers to the challenge of explaining subjective experience. While science can describe brain functions and neural processes, it struggles to explain why and how these processes lead to personal, qualitative experiences, often called qualia. Addressing this problem requires a deeper exploration of the nature of consciousness itself. Distinguishing the hard and easy problems. Chalmers distinguishes between the easy problems and the hard problem of consciousness. Easy problems involve explaining cognitive functions like perception, memory, and attention, which can be studied scientifically. The hard problem, however, asks why certain neural processes generate conscious experiences, making it a fundamental mystery in philosophy and neuroscience. Materialist approaches to consciousness. Materialist theories suggest that consciousness emerges from physical processes in the brain. Some neuroscientists argue that once we fully understand brain activity, the hard problem will be solved. However, critics argue that even with complete knowledge of neural functions, this still does not explain why subjective experiences arise. Dualism and the mind-body problem. Dualism, championed by René Descartes, holds that the mind and body are distinct. Some dualists argue that consciousness exists independently of physical processes. However, this raises further challenges, such as explaining how non-physical consciousness interacts with the physical brain. This perspective remains debated but has influenced religious and metaphysical views. Theories of consciousness and their limitations. Several theories attempt to address the hard problem. Integrated information theory, E, suggests that consciousness arises from highly integrated systems, while global workspace theory, GWT, sees it as the brain's way of organizing information. However, neither theory fully explains why integration or organization leads to subjective experience. The role of panpsychism in consciousness studies. Panpsychism, the idea that consciousness is a fundamental feature of all matter, has gained renewed interest. This theory suggests that even the smallest particles have some level of experience, which combines in complex ways to form human consciousness. While intriguing, panpsychism lacks empirical evidence and remains largely speculative. Exploring the limits of scientific explanation. Some philosophers argue that the hard problem may never be solved through scientific methods alone. They propose that subjective experience might require an entirely new kind of explanation, one that goes beyond current neuroscience and physics. This leads to debates on whether new paradigms of thought are needed. The challenge of artificial consciousness. Understanding the hard problem is crucial in AI research. If consciousness is purely computational, it might be possible to create a sentient machine. However, if consciousness requires something beyond function and structure, AI may never achieve true subjective experience, even if it mimics human-like intelligence. Experimental approaches to consciousness. Despite its philosophical nature, some researchers are exploring consciousness through neuroscience experiments. Studies on brain activity, altered states of consciousness, and psychedelic research provide insights into how experience is generated. However, these approaches still do not fully resolve the hard problem itself. The future of consciousness studies. While no definitive solution exists, continued interdisciplinary research in neuroscience, philosophy, and artificial intelligence may provide deeper insights. Whether the hard problem can ever be solved remains uncertain, but it remains one of the most profound and intriguing mysteries in human thought.